what I've essentially done here is done a piece about our relationship to nature and our relationship to objects and disposable commodities.
Artist Liz Roth challenges people to see the world in a new light. While the natural world is big, really big, her oil landscapes aren't much bigger than a Harlequin paperback. Arranged on 2 walls at Untitled Art Space, they are small and cute. But the 900-pound gorilla in this exhibit is a billboard-sized image of a plastic water bottle.
What happens is people come up and people tend to really like these particular paintings. They're like, oh, they're so pretty, they're so little, they're so jewel-like, they're beautiful colors, and ooh. And then I'm like, what's that billboard doing there? This is obviously somebody else's piece. You know, what is that? And then maybe they'll read about it and they'll be like, oh, this is part of the piece. Then when I explain it, they're like, oh. And then they start really looking at it because they get it. Like they're now like on the in.
Roth says it symbolizes our country's demand for mass-produced, disposable goods. The landscapes are small because they are in danger of becoming landfills.
What I've done is something fairly straightforward in some ways. I've made nature, which is very large and incomprehensibly bigger than human beings, I've made that small and condensed and the size of a commodity. And then I've taken a typical commodity, in this case, a disposable water bottle, and made it really large. Okay. And what that does is it sort of symbolizes the relative importance of the commodity in our culture, right? So the commodity is really important. The saving of nature is not so important. And that is maybe some poor decision making.
Roth is an art professor at Oklahoma State University. She traveled by car through every continental state to take photos of landscapes to later paint. She flew to Alaska and Hawaii, and along the way, she did not drink bottled water. America 101 continues through Saturday at Untitled Art Space. Susan Simpson, The Oklahoman.